Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to Gateway for round number 11 of the Can-Am Pro Series Eastern Division. After this race, there will be 2 races left to decide a champion. We head to New Hampshire, and then we head over to Dover to crown a champion of the Pro Series. The 00, Mark Owens, after a hard break last race at Watkins Glen, will start on the pole. Let's get you down to the commands.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the engines have been fired here. This guy's getting set to roll off the grid here. One of the bigger tracks here for these Pro Series drivers who are usually used to the really short tracks, but every once in a while they come to tracks like this. Mark Owens looking for redemption after what happened at the on the last lap of Watkins Glen. Got into that outside wall on the final corner, and Sammy Davis was able to slip on by and get his first career Pro Series win. Owens ended up having to wait another race, and I'm not sure what's going on right here. I think these guys are confused as to where they're supposed to be. I'm not sure what's going on right here. There's a bit of confrontation between the 18 and the 30. Buchholz and Ashland Boyd. Remember last race at Watkins Glen, Boyd took out the 30 out of the race, and Buchholz was not happy after that, so they're being told by NORLA to get back in line, and they did so. But here we go, pace cars off down pit road. Owens once again on the front row. White gains to his outside as the crowd is on their feet. And to the line, we're finally green here at Gateway. And the 00 sails it off in the corner number 1, but don't look now. Here comes the 30 of Buchholz. And they're going to go 3 wide behind him right there for third. Wayne Bowman to the inside in that 17 Lucas Chevy. 30 off to the early lead. Look at the 18. Ashley Boyd trying to come up through the middle. And out of corner number 1, number 30 is going to lead it at the line. But here comes the 18. Now, how will these guys race each other? Should be interesting to see here. I expect the 30 to race really hard. The 20 is going, or the 18 nearly slid up into Buchholz right there. The 17 gets sideways. Out of the corner, we got a car around in the back. That's Dylan Young in the 26. No yellow. Heavy rear end damage for the 26, but no yellow for Dylan Young, spinning right there as we're still green. And the 18 of Ashland Boyd takes the lead. And man, I tell you, Boyd has just been on it as of late. And there it is. The yellow is out now as we got 2 cars around. Carl Newman in the 7 and the 01 of Brandon Elliott. Destroyed race cars right there. And we're going to go back and see what the heck happened here. There were 3 wide, it seems. And oh, Fisher and Newman made contact, and then they kind of went up the track. And man, Elliott just know where to go. He didn't even see that coming. And Nathaniel Cartwright right there gets collected, and heavy damage for him. Another look at it right here, and 24 Samus Dave. Just that's really heavy hit right there for the 7. You see the roof kind of caved in, kind of collapsed right there, just a little bit on Newman's car. But tough break for Elliott. Gonna take a quick commercial break. Our first break here at Gateway. We'll be back. Welcome back here to Gateway for the Can-Am Pro Series Eastern Division. After this race, 2 races left. We go to Loudon next race, and then on to Dover for the finale. The 18, 30, 17, 12, 88. Your top 5. Also have Bud Bruce having a really good run. He's running P6 right now. But here we go. Ashland Boyd continues to lead. It will take us back to the green flag as we're back green at Gateway. And it doesn't look like the 30 got a good start that time. See if Bowman looks to his inside, and he does. He's going to go to the inside now of Jacob. Meanwhile, Boyd's going to try and scooch away with the race lead here as they're side by side for second down the backstretch. 1 car moves way down to the bottom. That's Jonathan Skull in the 12. Now here comes the 88 who moves even lower. 3 wide now for third. Stevenson Jr. making his presence known here in the top 5. The 12 slid up just a bit. Contact with Buchholz in the 30. And at the line, they go 3 wide there for third. Bowman in front of them now. Meanwhile, Ashland Boyd trying to escape with the race lead. And the 12 just kind of took the air off of the 30 right there. But, man, that 30 just really fast. And he's going to hang tight right there on the outside. Both drivers going around the 88. Back here, the 50 with a bit of damage. He's a bit slow. 12 still trying to clear the 30 right there, who's stuck on the outside lane. You see the 00 back there as well. He kind of fell off and didn't really see that back here. They're all jumbled up. There's Fisher. He's right there in front of the 84. Sammy Davis putting the pressure on Buck Bruce, who's having a pretty solid run right now for that 16, as Davis trying to make it 2 in a row after surprisingly just taking the win away from Mark Owens out there. Watkins Glen after Owens got into the wall, coming to the checkers on the final corner. Davis took advantage and nearly lost to Bowman, but thankfully for them, they were able to get there before. And Buckholz were finally able to clear Skull right there in 12, and now has his eyes set on Bowman, who has his eyes set on Boyd. Ashland Boyd has just definitely made their presence known here in NORLA with the way they've been so consistent after last round. Before that, you know, they've been really good running up front, capturing poles and whatnot. There's a 50. They've taken the hood off of that ride. Side by side right there, you got Fisher. He's still up here racing with the 37. Sammy Davis trying to get by White Gaines in the 6. There's this 12 of Jonathan Skull. Got stuck on the outside and has not been able to get back down to that inside line, which obviously is really good here unless you have a really good car. Then the outside is going to work for you too. Davis making it 3 wide now, trying to get below the 6, but does not have the run. He goes side by side with Brandon Mayhew. And right there, Curtis Stevenson Jr. try to drive it in, but the 6 is going to have the preferred line as they exit out of corner number 4. Stevenson Jr., who won the opener here for the Pro Series out there in New Smyrna, has not found victory lane since as they fly down the front stretch here. Beautiful sunset, by the way. Oh, 3 wide, nearly 4 wide right here. How about Larry Hagan? Looks like he's being a bit aggressive, making his presence known in the top 10. But Bruce is there as well. There's the 12, still stuck on that outside line. The lone dodges. And he's going to go up now through the middle. He's going to put Andrew Sarato in the 07 to the outside. Buck Bruce down there to his inside. He's going to get a really good run down the front stretch right here with less than 10 laps to go. I believe it's 7 or 8 now. There's still 3 wide. Buck Bruce not giving an inch. Larry Hagan trying to make more moves up here as well. 3 wide with him and Brandon Mayhew and Curtis Stevenson Jr. right there in the outside. 88. And Mayhew with the run down the backstretch. He's going to try and clear. Man, that 88 just driving it on the outside, but he has to worry about the 77 as well. And a huge drafting help right there to Mayhew is going to give him the position. Car in the wall back here. We got a car around. It's Fisher. Keisha Boyd collected as well. And Nathaniel Cartwright again just slams into Fisher. And his night is over. And the 2 with heavy damage as they're going to race it back to the start-finish line. And a late race yellow may just change how this thing will play out as Ashland Boys leads. And out of 4, 18 is going to lead us to the yellow for the 2nd time here tonight. Oh, careful, just up ahead is Fisher. Does have to take evasive action. Fisher trying to get down to the inside, but man, guy's going to be really careful, and he's going to get into him, his own teammate right there. That's Wyatt Gaines. And Jonathan Skull was able to slow down just in time. Fisher trying to get to the inside, and these guys should know to slow down and let him on by. And wow, but let's see what originally brought out the yellow. Looks like Nunnigan Scott came down into Fisher and just up into the wall. Probably didn't know that Fisher was there or something, and then Fisher went back down, didn't see the 03, got into him right there. And then Keisha Boyd, a lot of these guys just should really give each other room to get on by. And that's something a lot of these young drivers aren't too fond of doing. Then right there, the 50 of Nathaniel Cartwright. I'm not sure why he was still speeding, as had a wrecked car in front of him. And then right here, Wyatt Gaines just got him to the apron and then slid up and got into his own teammate Fisher right there. Gaines will be able to resume his position, but will have damage. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. Welcome back here to Gateway for the Can-Am Pro Series Eastern Division. Just had a yellow, so we're getting set to go back green here.
Alright, bud. Green white checker right here.
And you heard his crew chief right there. It will be a green white checker finish. Here we go. Ashley Boyd, Bowman, Buckholz, and the 00 Mark Owens. Can he try to get up here and get the win? Green white checkered here at Gateway as we're back green. 57, David Haas swoop down to the inside back there. Can the 17 get a run on the 18? He does. The 18 gets a bit sideways in the corner. He gets into the wall. Boyd into the wall. Bowman now to the race lead. The 30 is there. He does not want to finish second again, and especially after last round, he wants redemption. Jacob Buckholz to the inside. Out of corner number 4, they come to take the white flag. We will finish this thing on the green. They're dead even at the line. 17 led that time by white flag.
Still there.
30 is still there. Bowman hanging strong to the outside. Can Davis spoil the party again? As Davis currently running third. It's basically a 3-car race for the lead from here on now back to the start-finish line. Those other guys are too far back. Davis up to P2. The 30 is able to clear for the race lead. Davis driving it into the corner. Can he get there? I don't think he can. Out of corner number 4. Redemption for Buckholz as he'll win it at Gateway.
That's awesome! Good job, Huey! Hell yeah!
Career win number 2 for Jacob Buckholz in the 30. Finally gets it done. Looks like Bowman's going to get second right there. Those last 2 laps were so intense. The crowd is on their feet. Bowman so close to getting that second win, but he's going to have to wait another race. And the 24, he was there, but just kind of shot it in the corner and then wasn't able to get the run. Davis is going to get third, but another top 5 for Davis. Brendan Mayhew 4th, and Curtis Stevenson Jr. 5th. Mark Owens ended up losing 2 positions on that restart. He's going to get 6th. Ashlyn Boyd way back down there in 7th. But, wow. From last race to first this race. How about that for the 30? They lost a couple positions in the standings after Watkins Glen, and now they're most likely going to get it all back as he burns it down for the crowd. Second career win for the 30. And they'll go on to try and repeat at New Hampshire, which will be the penultimate round here for the Can-Am Pro Series Eastern Division. Thank you guys so much for watching. There is no victory lane for Gateway. Let's get you down to the standings.